mistakes you are making when you use Barkeepers, friend. I did a video on this and it's going viral and everyone told me all the mistakes I was making, so I thought I would run through them for you. Number 1, I wasn't using hot enough water. Now, I don't know if you can see it, but my water here is 120 degrees. That's as hot as it will get out of my faucet. So I have super, super hot water. The next mistake is I didn't use the green scrubby. Now, here's where it all comes in to play. The reason why I don't use the green scrubby is because it will scratch your stainless steel pans. Now, you can see right here, this green scrubby was used on this pan and it scratched it pretty bad. Now, I'm going to go ahead and use the green scrubby here because everyone told me that I was doing it wrong. But I'm just going to show you on these two pans here. Okay, so first of all, I'm getting water on here and I am making a paste. Making sure I'm using adequate amount. That was the next thing they said that I was doing wrong, was that I was not using enough. This is probably about a tablespoon and a half. Okay. Oops, and I got too much water. Just start all over again, shall we? All right, we're going to put our Barkeeper's friend on, and then we're going to put a little bit of water, and we're going to get a paste made. Make sure it's pasty enough. Now, the next problem was I didn't let it sit long enough. Barkeeper's friend specifically says on their website, do not let it sit for more than 1 minute because it will pit your pans. That is why I followed the instructions to only let it sit 1 minute. Now, Barkeeper's friend also says don't scrub too hard. That's why I don't use the scrubby, because it will scratch. And so you can see here, we'll just give it a good scrub right here just for a demonstration. And I don't know if you can see, but now I have scratch marks right there. I mean, this is a thrift store pan, so I don't really care, but if I had just bought a brand new set of stainless steel pans, I'd be very angry to have those scratch marks already on there. Okay, so it's been 1 minute. Now, I'm using the scrubby. And I am really, really scrubbing. Then the next mistake is that you don't rinse it off quick enough. Barkeeper's friend website says you must rinse it off quick enough or it's going to pit your pan. Now, yes, that did get it very clean, but my pan is all scratched up. So, I mean, I don't know what else to do. Okay. Then you can see right there, it thoroughly scratched my pan. Let me go rinse these. The next mistake is mixing Barkeeper's friend with any other cleaners. It can cause a chemical reaction and can make you really sick. So do not mix your Barkeeper's friend with other cleaners. The next one is don't use it on aluminum. Let me show you here on aluminum. Okay, I'm going to let it sit for 1 minute. While we're waiting, the next thing it says is don't use it on paint. So I have never tried it on this pan, but this is a pan that I am using for demonstration purposes. So here we go. We're going to put some on. We're going to see what happens with paint. So you know your enamel painted pans, all of those. Gonna let that sit for a minute, and then the next thing is don't use it on non-stick. Now you can see this one has just been used to death, but I don't think it's gonna be very good. Yeah, you can see kind of, I don't know if you can tell, but right here, it scratched it pretty good. If you want to see how I clean my stainless steel pans, Dining on a Dime cookbook, the recipe is on page 358 and 359 on how I clean my burned pans. It is on sale in the description below right now. Cleaning Tips is one of the over 800 recipes and tips to help you save money, to get you in and out of the kitchen quick with recipes your family will love. The link is in the description below. All right, let's go back to the aluminum here. Yeah, I mean, it does nothing for aluminum. I mean, you can see it really didn't do anything for aluminum. I mean, it made the parts that it did make shinier, but it didn't really get the stuff off. Okay, and then on the pan that has paint, now on this one, it didn't do too bad. There you go. So it didn't scratch this one, but they specifically say to not use it on paint. And then everybody said I don't use gloves. I guess I must have hands of steel or something. Cleaners do not bother my hands, but if you feel you need gloves, then go ahead and wear them. It's perfectly fine. They do recommend using gloves, but I never have any problems using chemicals on my hands. And that is the 10 mistakes that you make using Barkeeper's Friend.